I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle,
Jingle jangle,
as I go riding merrily along.
jingle jangle.
All right. Oh, and Tom's slow. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Elder Dragon Hoedown. I have a bunch of wonderful guests here with me today, and we'll, as always, start from the left. We have our guest first. We have Erin as Oestrus, who is playing Vona. Hi, Erin.
Actually, Estrus.
Estrus. I should be Estrus. I don't know what I'm doing. I've only...
Got it right. When I played World of Warcraft, there was a young man in my guild. He was a French Canadian from Turkey, and he used to call me Toys R Us because he couldn't say Estrus. So we would be in the middle of a raid, and he'd be like, "Toys R Us, I need an innervate," and it just became my name. So yeah, there's many ways to say it, but it's actually Estrus or O is fine if you can't say Estrus.
So, I'm totally calling you Toys R Us from now on.
I mean, it
That's
kind
so
of
good.
fits if you've met me.
Exactly, yes. And then next we have the inimitable Life&Llamas MTG Radio playing Gishath, Sun's Avatar.
Yeah, I've tried this deck out once before, and I'm actually really impressed with this commander. I thought the ability wouldn't be too big of a deal, but you really get a lot of dinosaurs, so I'm really excited. I'm also excited for the next set to come out, so I could get, better dinosaurs.
Well, I see one thing that makes it a very Tom deck already. It has green in it.
It does.
It's a commander deck with green. And then last, of course, we have Archie, Owen, Shalok playing Tishana, another green card.
I like drawing cards. I don't know about you.
I've seen you do that. And I, of course, am playing Admiral Beckett Brass. And obviously, you may notice that we have a slate theme here. We're going to be playing all the Ixalan commanders. I am lucky enough that I get to choose to not mulligan here. Nice. And I think I've got a sweet one. I'm going for that booty.
I'm going to...
Oh, yeah.
I definitely have some themes in the deck. But I think that it's competitive. I think it'll be competitive for what we're doing.
Okay, I can keep that. That's a 5. I can keep.
Ew.
Just got my favourite card in it, so... it's probably going to go on the bottom.
I mulliganed my first hand. I'm wondering if you think about this. What you think about this was a Temple Scryland, white red, a colorless land, and a cultivate. That's you mulligan that, right?
Yeah, you mulligan that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, maybe not. You got a Scryland.
Yeah.
Here's
Oh,
something
that's
interesting. I
fine.
just noticed this. So Cavern of Souls now gives you a window where you can choose your creature type. There's a type in box, but there's also a thing where there's a separate category of cards you already have in your hand.
Oh,
So, like,
It's
it
also ones
puts
that are on the
you-
battlefield as well. It'll do things that are on the battlefield as well.
Before. So yeah, spoiler alert, I'm playing a vampire deck. And so vampire is like separate from every other creature type. That's really nifty.
That's so much nicer, too.
Yeah.
Because it's really easy to misclick on that massive list of things. Even if you're
Certainly
typing it
done
in.
that as a Cabal Therapy player. I've certainly made that mistake before.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
All right.
With your Estrus thing, one that I had earlier that I was joking about was like Aegis kind of stuff. People were saying, "Oh, it's like Aegis," and I was like, "Hey, listen, I'm Canadian. You have to give me the Aegis. I've got to pronounce it with the E as the A. Like that's just what we do. That's my thing."
Getting ready to go to the pre-release with LRR, she had mentioned that she had to pick up another batch of hormones, and I was like, the hormone that we take is called estradiol, and I was like, if you pick it up in Canada, does it become astradiol? And she was like, it's too early for this. So I was like, I had to try.
It's actually really good, and I appreciate that joke.
That's a really good one. So speaking of things, I forgot I should probably be tapping here. If you notice us tapping, we have a wonderful button here that we like on Elder Dragon Hoedown, and I'm going to let Tom explain it because he's really good at it.
No worries. It's a button known as F8. As long as the lands are tapped and we can't activate abilities with 0 or less, this kind of audio turns. EDH games take 1.5 years already. There's no reason that they should take longer. And
Was
this
that
is
what that is?
yeah, this is
Yes.
a very interesting. I'm literally screenshotting this Mossworth Bridge.
So that's why we tap even when we probably like we could technically
I've
not
playing
tap
Commander
our
a lot
lands.
more in Magic Online, and I'd seen opponents do that, and I just assumed they were bad. Like I couldn't figure out. I was like, why are they tapping their mana? Maybe they don't know the interface. Okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah, it's because the games take forever. So we do a spiel every single episode where it's like, "Hey, look, we're all tapping our lands. Why would we do that, Tom?" Because it's an unintuitive thing. Like it doesn't make sense if you're on the outside looking in, right? If you've never played Magic Online.
I'm
Yeah.
hitting it now, and nothing's happening.
You have to
Right, 'cause
tap
you
your
have
lands.
to tap your lands because you can do something in response to people. That's why you tap your lands when it doesn't make sense. Is it because
Right now?
Yep. The only time that F8 auto yields forever is when you cannot respond in any way. Tapping lands would be responding in some way. So if you have lands to tap, you have to tap them. As long as you can't play anything. So it becomes really obvious when we have things to do a little later in the game and people stop F8ing. Because then
Okay,
it's,
Yeah,
So you
when
play
I'm
it
inevitably playing a
time?
blue deck.
it's what? Sorry?
Someone does something.
Yeah, so now you don't have to, if you press F8, you won't have to pass anything. It'll just kind of go through.
and it'll automatically like.
Make me hit OK.
You don't
I'm
have to
hitting
press
it, nothing's
OK for
happening.
anything.
Try the 8 key if you've got the new
Oh,
setup.
yes, you might have the new setup, so it might just be the 8 key.
Like the number 8?
Yes.
Yeah, number
Yeah.
8.
Not
And also,
working.
it won't work
Okay.
on your turn.
Thankfully.
I'm bringing everyone down. It's cool.
No. This is good explanation stuff for people that may not play a lot of Commander on Magic Online, because it's a little bit of a clunky interface in some ways. Just
That was
slightly.
really a kind way for you to talk about Magic the Gathering Online. A little bit clunky.
Yeah. I think we can
Just a
acknowledge
tad.
that there are some problems. Rampaging Ferocidon. What is that?
Good. So much of my deck is lifelink.
Wow.
It's just rude.
That is pretty rude. That is pretty rude to the vampire deck.
Got to go.
Wow. And every time that you play a creature, that's like anti-cam tech there. Whenever you have a creature come into play, it deals 1 damage to me. That's super
I also have
anti-me tech.
several like token generators or like ways to make little vampires.
I may have 1 or 2 token generators in my deck where my commander draws me cards for each creature I control.
Ah, yeah, you should definitely play Sproutsworm into this. It's fine.
I actually scroll that to the bottom, so it's fine.
My way is normally by just continually bouncing my things or sacrificing them and rebuying them because I like value train kind of stuff. But in
I
either
got
case,
1 damage in with this card. I feel like I've accomplished something.
Hearing Archie talk about bottoms reminds me of the Great British Bake Off. And they talk about soggy bottoms, and
Soggy bottoms.
it's real.
It's great. Bake Off's fantastic.
Yeah, I do love like the swell of outpouring of support for the British Bake Off show out of nowhere. Like all of a sudden everyone's like, you know what? It's just really nice to see people be nice to each other. It's like, yeah,
I've heard
we
so
should do
much.
this.
I've never actually seen it. I've heard so much about it recently. Is
You
it
should
like
really
that
watch
good?
it.
Okay.
It's on Netflix.
Like I think the thing that really struck me after watching the show is it doesn't feel. I mean, it's obviously a reality show, like it's obviously edited and things of that nature, but I didn't feel as manipulated as I do when I watch American reality TV, where
Yes.
you know my parents like to watch America's Got Talent, and you can almost feel the strings being pulled of like cry now, clap now. You just know what's going to happen. And with the Bake Off, it really seems to be. It doesn't seem like there's as much focus on like the messiness of it, where they're not trying to like get people to fight with each other. They're not filming like people storming off or anything. It really is about the conflict. Really comes from the competition, and oh no, their cake didn't rise. That's the dramatic tension. That's the conflict, you know.
Yes.
And it's just such a nice change of pace from reality TV here, where it's all about hair pulling and bitchiness and who's with who, and just sort of it's just messy.
Well, what's interesting is when it was still on the BBC, before it moved to Channel 4, which obviously probably means nothing to any of you.
No idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's moved channels, and
Yeah.
and they've changed the presenting team this season. With the previous presenting team, what they used to do is if someone was crying or having a meltdown, they'd go and stand next to them and just start swearing, so the footage was completely unusable.
Oh, that's kind of amazing.
Like I said, it just didn't feel so
Yeah.
obvious. And I enjoyed it, and also just the fun puns, and the food looks good, and I found myself rooting for everybody at different points, and
Yeah, like it's just a good. It's like good, nice, comfortable watching.
It's weird.
absolutely.
At this point in the game, I'm going to bottom the Soul Ring that I see.
See?
Isn't that
Welcome to
strange?
my arguments against Soul Ring every single time I play green.
Huh.
I mean, he's playing Grixis.
Yeah. And he's playing Signets. So he
Yeah.
should be playing Soul Ring, but also, it doesn't go in every deck.
That is factually correct.
Yeah, I'd agree with. I mean, I think it goes in most decks.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
Just
Does
it's
anybody know what to
fine.
do with that?
It's
If I can
fine.
get my mana to be, if I can fix my mana, yes.
Don't worry about it. But for the British versus American kind of thing too, I know. Have you ever seen like Hell's Kitchen or not? Yeah, not Hell's Kitchen. What was the Kitchen Makeovers one that he did?
Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares?
Kitchen Nightmares?
Kitchen Nightmares. That's what it was. Like the Kitchen Nightmares. If you have you ever seen like the original British side of it? Because
Yeah.
it is
Yes,
totally
I watched the original
different.
series.
It's totally different than the American. Like they could not be more different shows. And like the British version is actually kind of enjoyable, and like the American version is just like you said, screaming, hair pulling, like screaming drama. And like the other one, he's like, no, like you don't do that. He's like, let me help you. And it's like he's super helpful and nice, and it's like, wow, yeah, like this is just totally different editing. Butcher of
Oh, yeah.
Magon. Uh-oh.
You
That
can just
does
pay
it.
7 life and deal with that.
Can.
We're one turn away from Gisha, right?
Time to rile up my Ferocidon.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, nice.
I should not have riled up my Ferocidon because I just drew something a lot better than what I should have done right there. Whatever, it's fine.
Did you draw Ripjaw Raptors?
I drew dinosaur, that's for sure.
Ooh,
Oh,
This is a pirate.
That's not fair. I'm pirates.
That's okay. I'm going to attack the player who's going to gain 4 life.
Some little thing.
How can she gain 4 life?
Oh, that's right! Man, this card's great.
You're playing a card that stops that. Wow, he's just beating up on you in all kinds of ways, Aaron.
I was supposed to
Well-
block and I didn't, so.
I'm happy I got to cast this
Friendly
card. So
creatures.
Wow.
got to play this card. I'm happy.
Oh!
Ooh, Fable Wolf and Owl
Wow.
is super fun.
Wow. Fable, Wolf and Owl.
My
Land
favorite card.
destroy.
Is that actually your favorite card?
Yeah, it's actually my favorite card.
Cool.
Don't act super surprised. It's okay at best.
Yeah, it's mediocre.
Oh, I did that wrong. Whoops.
Yeah, take a damage.
Well, I could have gained life with the.
Ilyon, I'll make you a
Fair.
deal. If you get rid of that crappy dinosaur, I will let your mechanized thing live.
He could just like, is he? I don't know. One,
could also
two,
just
three,
deal with the
four,
Vono.
5, 6, 7. Is he just? He could just write a replication at this turn, and we might be very, very, very dead.
I don't have Radiant Replication in the deck.
This doesn't feel like a pirate deck so far. I haven't seen a single pirate yet, Cam.
That's a good point.
Well, then I will play some pirates.
The only pirate I've seen has been on Tom's side of the battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's not very fair.
Look at me being
All right, fine.
on
Here.
theme.
I will. You're not on. You're against theme. You were supposed to be dinosaurs. Dinosaurs and
I am.
pirates don't mix.
Dinosaurs and mana surely mix, and this card loves me. Oh, Hostage Taker, that's a good card.
I'm coming for the booty, and I'm gonna get another pirate because then it's on theme.
That's actually really good.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Fine.
Aha!
And he can activate it.
Tom
I guess I
has-
know who I'm attacking next turn.
Tom has the
That
most
made
life,
this
so-
decision very easy.
I figure that mechanized production won't win me the game. I just want a couple of extra copies of Solemn Simulacrum because, I mean, value.
How many stupid pirates do you have to attack with to get a thing?
3 damage from 3.
Yar!
Specifically.
I gotta take
Oh.
3 pirates.
Poor Ferocidon, it's okay. Someone will love you in the graveyard
So
eventually.
look at how nice I was. I didn't even Didn't even take your Vona. Thought about it.
Well, I mean, we just go straight to the command zone, so you know.
Yeah. But then it's not in play to kill my Solemn.
True, true.
One mana short. Okay.
I wonder if I should have played... I've got a card in my hand that I'm really wondering if I should have played first, because I think that it's really good in this deck, actually. It's not, like, super impactful, just kind of useful. I love that I have to, like, qualify it as, like, please don't actually hurt me. It's not really good. It's just something that I think is interesting.
Oh, hello.
Ooh, Blood Baron of Vizkopa.
Remember when that
10-10
dominated?
white and black protection, life linker. Oof.
Well,
Not 10-10 yet, but
this isn't gonna get
Soon.
better. So let's do this now, I guess.
whenever it...
Tom,
Yeah.
Plock's not me.
Yeah,
Well,
that's...
If I attack Cam,
You get rid
I'm
of
only
his
gonna
board.
reveal 2 cards because I'll block with Taker and Solemn Simulacrum. But if I attack Archie, I'll get 7 cards. Which is a lot more cards. It's like a whole
That
hand.
is a lot more cards.
Yeah,
yes.
good point, Archie. It is a lot more
Seven,
cards.
7 cards is a lot more cards than how many cards you get from me.
It's a lot more cards to look at.
I mean, I might not
I'm
even give
mulligan
you
to
any cards.
5.
Yeah,
Ow.
I might just miss. You know?
That's unlikely.
I certainly did not miss.
Battlefield?
Nope, didn't miss at
Yeah, on the
Okay,
battlefield,
okay.
yes.
all. Zero,
Oh,
zero
goodness.
missing on this one.
Well, you can get rid of the Solemn Simulacrum then, or your own. Actually, maybe your own Captivating Crew is probably.
That's
better.
exactly the card I was the most worried about. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
the Captivating Crew is probably more of an issue.
Well, that felt great.
Yeah. Wow, that is a commander. Hello, dinos.
That's why I was talking about how much better this deck gets when there's better dinosaurs introduced. Because it gets
Yeah.
silly, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. If you can have enough dinos, then you can reveal a lot of dinos. Weird. The more dinos you have, the more dinos you have. Woohoo, I gain life. I'm liking the million Solemn Simulacrum idea. It's good.
Hey man, look, I built the entire deck about winning with just Solemn Simulacrums. I want to be very clear on this one.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
And I lost to it.
Yeah, and Tom lost to it. Correct.
This is the card that
Great.
I almost should have gotten out earlier because I think it's pretty good. I didn't have a great chance to do it, but I feel like Siren Storm Tamer is pretty good, honestly, in this kind of a format.
Yeah, it might go in the Greg Hatch small blue creature deck, which is my favorite deck of all time.
It's amazing. Oh, Mono Blue Martyr.
Yeah, definitely miss Greg Hatch. He's a man to be missed.
He is.
Like, I'm halfway sure he was on like amphetamines at all times, but still.
Thank you. I thought I was the only one who noticed that.
Oh my god, that guy had just a non-human amount of energy.
So should I go for something good or should I go for piratey
Something fun.
things?
Something fun.
That's,
Always fun.
Always fun.
Dread the ship. Go for the ship.
Let's
Oh.
let's find
Oh.
some treasure.
Treasure
Ah,
map's very on the
fair
nose.
enough.
Perfect. I need some more treasure. And, I guess. Man, I feel really bad because Archie's just got like defenses down, and I'm kind of like, hey, Archie.
Oh, swing at me. Go on.
I could.
You know you want to.
I will with one. I want to leave the Solemns as a little line of robot-y defense here.
Aha! Wait for it.
Get it
the,
2/2.
the
And
stack.
then, nice.
This is actually really cool.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
then-
this is not the use I wanted to put this card to, but you know.
Well.
That's like one of those plays that like someone sees in their first like 6 months playing Magic, and they're like, "There's no way that works like that."
Are you?
You're like,
You're double blocking it? Ooh, thank you.
twice the blocks.
I mean, why is that a thank you? It goes to your graveyard. I'm now worried.
That can't be.
I
good
have
for
something
you. You're only
in
playing
play.
Crixus.
I have something in play.
Oh,
I have a Volrath Stronghold in
Volrath
play.
Okay, I should kill Cam.
That's
then.
fine. It might get rid of Gisha. That'd be fine by me.
Don't kill me. What? I'm not doing anything. Don't hurt
No,
me.
I'm not doing anything, Cam.
No, I know. I'm talking
Far
to Tom.
different.
I'm talking to Tom. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, you lied. You just played Second Harvest and killed my thing.
Okay, like that's not what the card is identified.
That was
for.
a thing. That's not what your deck is designed to do. Man, you should have designed a better deck then, huh?
That's absolutely correct. Yeah.
Wow, that's savage.
I have a couple of lines here.
One of them should probably be to kill the Grishath, because I'd really appreciate that.
There's a cost to that.
Yeah.
Put it this way, I will let you gain some life off of me with your Blood Baron of Vizkopa. If
The
you,
problem is I've really got to like boost up my reserves a little bit.
well,
The
that's
7
what I'm
life
saying.
is-
Like, I would let you gain life off of me. Like, I would let you hit me and just take it if you trust me. Do you trust me?
I don't trust you, Cam.
trust you. So
I'm a trustworthy guy. Hey, whoa. I said 4, not 8, but sure.
you got things.
Oh.
Yeah, you can just block.
You could chump with a solemn. Like you
Yeah.
could get some value. Like
Yeah, I'm just worried that I'm gonna have to chump against Tom a lot more.
No, you're probably right. Yeah.
Like, there's a 6/6 on Tom's side. And...
Oh, fish call.
Ooh, Vish Call
Oh.
is a thing. So remember, I would like to make sure that, like, Grishath doesn't hit again, because that was bad.
this is a lot of mana.
That is a lot of mana.
See, that's even more mana.
Oh,
Oh,
Everything in this deck takes a lot of mana.
in
Nothing in this
response,
deck isn't a lot of mana.
Is
Well,
I guess you got to kill the Gishath here.
See, I got rid of the solemn. Look at me. I'm a nice person.
yeah, Solemn was always the threat.
Yep. This is the best part of this deck. After this, just nothing happens.
After this, nothing happens, except we're already all dead, Tom.
Well, I mean, that's kind of on you.
It's kind of... It's like, nothing happens after you all die. The deck kind of
Yeah.
is done at that point. Like, yes, that's how Magic works. Good point. I should just... Is anybody countering this?
No, I'm F6.
Because I'm just gonna
Do this now. Get this
do
out of the
this,
way.
and then I'll F6 and let all Erin and Tom do their little dance here. I'm
Where
just
you
trying to
draw
find
3
new
cards.
treasure. Scry. Yeah, sure. We'll keep that on top.
Roar. Oh. Okay. Now
And I
roar.
guess you can You can kill the Ravenous as well, right?
Gosh, Vishkal is so good.
Vishkal is amazing. I had it in my deck last week, actually. The Athreos deck.
That seems pretty reasonable.
Because Vishkal, I mean, just when you're playing white-black and you're playing Sacrifice Engine, Vishkal screams both of those things.
Well, he is both white and black and a sacrifice engine, so yes.
Man,
All the avatars.
that thing's
I
on.
know, right?
On a 7/7 too, as if it wasn't good enough.
It goes 5, 6, 7. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, it's
5,
just
6,
gross.
7, 8.
I think we can all agree Tom is now the enemy.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably correct. Yeah. This seems appropriate. And now I can F8 and not care about anything until my turn comes back around and I have no creatures in play.
I wish I could make that happen.
Hmm.
Well, that's a start. Triggers! Genuinely, this card is good in this deck.
The Fable of Wolf and Owl.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think Wolf and Owl is actually a decent card in Commander. It has a lot of things that it can do.
Is your deck Tribal Marrow by chance, Arch, or no?
No, I wanted to do Tribal Merfolk, and then it turns out a bunch of Merfolk are expensive. So, it's tokens.
Time
Get
to
some
get
fun
to
stuff in
plunder
there.
and I need some treasure.
You can draw cards later.
Exactly. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm playing one of your favorite cards, though, Tom.
Is it Cultivator or Kodama's Reach?
Well, yeah, I'm playing both of those, but like
See?
it's also another. It's a green spell. It costs two. Well, it costs 1 green.
Oh, I know what this is. Is it a creature? Is it a human? Is it a
You're gonna
1/1 that
pass.
gets +1/+1 counters?
No. It's a sorcery
Oh. Okay.
from Mirage.
So, equal to the number of cards in your hand, draw a card for each creature you control. That's really sweet with Fable of Wolf and Owl.
Yeah.
Like, just guaranteed 3 cards. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
And it curves into it nicely, too. 6 into 7. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah! All these things are true.
You're correct, Kim. Yeah.
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 This is as great as you think it is.
The fact that I can actually get to put I don't end up just cutting it from my commander decks because it never quite fits. But in this one, it fits perfectly. Well, it turns out, Tom, that your creatures did live. So
Yeah, I'm very surprised about this.
Yeah.
And Gishath again, I'm guessing. Oh no, just a 6/6. I said just a 6/6.
That's the 6/6.
But what's coming out from under the mossweb bridge?
Getting light because of that green avatar.
Yeah, that's the thing. I wanted to get this before all my creatures go back to my hand, so I could gain 6 life. Yeah.
Tom's
All
at
right.
59. All the rest of us are under 30. This seems bad.
Now it's time to force Cam's hand.
I don't have anything.
Go like this.
Aha! Well, I have my secret weapon. Just you wait. I have a cycled canyon slew to see if I can find anything.
That's a good start.
And then I have a chump block. That's another thing I have.
Well,
At least it doesn't trample. I am choosing the creature to block. What? Oh wow, that is like super lagged. Hello? Can I not block?
You still
Wakening
exist.
Sun's
It's okay.
avatar?
it should exist, yeah.
I cannot block Wakening Sun's avatar.
Because it's
That's
attacking.
it's attacking Erin.
Oh, it's,
Yeah.
oh, I thought it was all attacking me. Okay,
Nah.
never mind. Okay, I see. I thought I was in a lot more trouble than I was. I thought it was all coming at me.
No, only most of it.
I'm worried about Archie because I know that in these games, Archie always ends up sitting there and he's like, "Oh, I've got nothing to do." He's got 6 cards in hand. He's got
Okay,
things
now
to do.
I drew the 7th land and I got to do something. So now I'm
Yeah.
back in the game. I will accept that I'm back in the game at this point.
We're all over here fighting, and Archie's just gonna get us. I just remember getting Locust Godded out of the game in like turn 4, and I just don't want that to happen again.
That seems like a reasonable thing not to want to happen again. I am going to keep blockers back.
Oh, I didn't use my treasure map like I probably should have.
You definitely should have.
Whoops.
That's an oopsie.
That is an oopsie. And I don't have a lot to do here. I don't like that I don't have a lot to do here. I kind of need to play this just because of the value. It's not a good card, but it's... I don't know why it's not a pirate now, but I'm giving it honorary pirate status.
It makes sense. Like, it should be.
It should be a pirate.
Yeah, it should be a pirate.
Alright.
If we were playing paper, I would let you have my creature if you. Is it non-creature or is it non-land?
Yeah, it's non-land permanent.
Non-land, right? Yeah, I'd let you have
my.
my thing if you hit me with that.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to play Admiral Beck at that, Brass, because I know the minute that I do, I'm just, like, guaranteed to be crapped on by everybody on the board.
I don't know. The large number of dinosaurs on Tom's side of the battlefield isn't... You know, I'm not feeling too bad about
Well, sure. At this,
you right now.
yeah, but at this point, it's not doing anything. Captivating Vampire. That is a card.
'Tis indeed.
Speaking of stealing things.
Oh.
Ooh.
Hello.
Hello. The Well of Lost Dreams. That can gain a lot of life and a lot of cards. That card is absolutely nutty. Attacking at... please, really?
Need life.
I would suggest blocking, but that's just me.
I kind of need to, yeah. But it was Sinbad. Come on. Sinbad doesn't get the treasure this time.
Not this time.
Man.
He even kind of has explore.
I'm in a lot of trouble.
That's actually really close to the explore mechanic.
Oh wow, Kabira Crossroads is pretty sweet. Yeah, the Sinbad mechanic, yeah,
Yeah.
it is really close to the explore mechanic. I wonder, I wonder if that actually has something to do with it, because they probably looked at what pirates were already in Magic.
And then while they were doing so, they forgot that Sinbad wasn't a pirate.
And they forgot to errata it. Yeah, it does seem like, well, I mean, it seems like a card that could be errated as pirate, right? If they needed to.
Yeah.
Agree.
I mean, they did a bunch of dinosaurs, right?
Yeah. yeah, things like the Allosaurus Rider finally became like,
Imperiosaur.
yeah, Imperiosaur, which is, it's like, oh, it's Beast. The Soar is irrelevant. It doesn't mean anything. What? So
You
can
can go
somebody
back to
stop me from
Fungosaur, right?
dying? Because I don't want to die here. I think I'm dying here.
I mean, Aaron can save you.
With how?
Aaron's
What?
been killing me.
You tap Vogan.
You tap Vogan and save me.
It's only on my turn.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it is only
Yeah,
on
it
your
is.
turn. You're absolutely right.
Oh God, it is. Oh, I totally underestimated how this works.
Yeah,
I
Vogan's
should
not
have done
that
a different
good.
attack. Well then, Arch, you can save them if you got it.
Um,
Well, I'm not dead.
fine.
There it is.
Fine.
I'm
Oh,
feeling nice.
thank you. Oh, thank you.
That is-
I mean, it's not exactly a positive thing for you here, Cam. But you're not
Yeah,
dead.
it's Trust me, this is a positive thing for me right now. I should
My
actually
board's going away.
scry
I assume-
anyways.
assume the Awakening
Oh
Sun
yeah,
now.
yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't bother with that. It's just going back in your hand.
Well,
What
get
is
to
the
scry.
option to put the commander in your hand instead of the zone?
You right
You
click
have
on the
to-
card. And
Yeah.
there's all
Happens?
kinds of. You right click on the card, and then there's a big text box that comes up, and it's got all kinds of options.
That means I don't have to pay the tax.
Yes, if it goes into your hand, yeah.
Yeah.
Xbox.
And welcome back, all the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I think
But you
main
have to
phase
actually
is a big text
pass
box.
these this time.
Main phase 2.
Is my board going away, Tom?
Yeah, oh, 100%.
Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. But you know,
That's not that bad though.
no. This exchange is fine.
Kind of wish I'd played the Canyon Slough and Fetid Pools now. I have a lot less mana now that I don't have any of these Cold Steel Heart Demir Signets.
Oh yeah, gosh.
I mean, you're gonna have them again in a second. Like, you have to cast
Yeah.
them.
Having another time walk on myself kind of sucks.
Ooh, we might have some fun. This card's great.
Well, I should kill Archie next turn.
No, it's fun. It's not.
Don't you know that you're noxious?
What do I do?
The dinosaur.
And that big old dinosaur right there needs to go.
That 8/8 Tashana too.
Ah,
It's on blocks. Genuinely on blocks. Because if I get hit by Gishath, I'm already on 7 command and I'm
That's
true.
true.
Well, I hope I draw a land so I can attack Cam.
But
That's how that works. Are you surprised?
No.
Okay, good.
Ugh. I miscount. Well, I miscounted. I could have Demir signated first. And I had to discard.
this
for
is
no
the
it's
first
fine.
order of business.
Whoopsie.
Ooh, that's fun.
Ooh, I like that.
I might also consider strip mining the Mosswork Bridge. Although you might be a bit tight on mana for that.
I am currently a fan of Authority of the Consuls.
Archie, are you gonna behave?
I mean, what do you mean?
Shauna scares me.
I
so I'm
think
just
she means
like,
not hit her with Tashana.
No, I'm not gonna hit you with Tashana. Tashana is on blocks, 100%.
Even now that Krishnath is not a problem.
Krishnath still is a problem.
Well, but it doesn't come down immediately and kill.
No,
the
but
authority.
it comes down and turns sideways and attacks me.
No, not anymore.
Why not anymore?
Authority of the
authority of
console.
console.
Oh, authority of the consoles, right.
Goodness.
Right.
Tom,
I
Archie.
literally played 4 of those for my sideboard in standard nationals. Like I know. I should know
It comes
what
into
the
play
card
tapped.
does.
It doesn't have. It essentially does not have haste anymore.
Okay, I will behave.
You're going.
Promise.
You're going into the meme joke of where it was like, it's a good thing that Crater Hoof Behemoth doesn't have haste.
Verdant Sun-
Oh, goodness.
This card.
Oh my, that does a lot of stuff. As an aside, I'm in blue, black, red. I cannot deal with enchantments. That's an
can't
enchantment we should deal
In my
with.
hand currently.
You're stealing my theme, Tom. By the way, Noxious Gearhulk is on theme because Treasure Mage gets it, so it's a treasure. Just putting it as an aside in case anybody was thinking that Noxious Gearhulk is off theme, because it is not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have a Treasure Mage in here.
I can deal with the enchantment if I live this turn.
Oh, I'm not attacking this turn full stop. So.
I'm starting to worry a lot about Archie.
Yeah, I was gonna say my stuff is a lot
This is what
slower
Archie
now.
does, remember. This is the thing that Archie does. Archie has 10 cards in hand and a lot of mana. And a lot of mana.
What?
What? Yeah, uh-huh.
Why are you worried?
Yeah. Why would I worry about a turn like that? Oh god, it's not over. Oh, Masterwork Solemn Simulacrum just gotta put me off.
Look. I built a deck about winning with this card. I had to have a multiple.
He wants to make a lot of creatures. I gain life for all of them, so I'm okay with this.
Hey, this card's great.
Goodness. Spontaneous Generation. You got a lot of cards in your hand.
I do. I do have a lot of cards in my hand. I have 8, in fact. Next turn's gonna be sweet.
No, I'm gonna gain 10 life.
I have some options.
I like options.
Boy, I could really use some more lands.
Shouldn't have cycled them away then.
Yeah, I know. I know. It hurts.
Man, I'm not nice today.
No, you're in a mood. Noxious Gearhulk is back on chumping ability.
That's a thing. Okay.
Sad that a 5/4 menace is like just a very obvious chumper this game. Welcome to Commander.
Okay, yeah, I might have to do that. Do that.
Captivating Vampire, sure.
There's like no way she can make enough vampires right now, right?
I mean, there's literally a 4-mana
Right?
sorcery. that
Yeah, I
makes
know.
3
There's
vampires.
the Call to the Feast in the new set
Yeah,
right now that
like-
immediately gets it. Yep.
Is Tom taking 5 damage by any chance?
That would be a good sign. I
I'm
think
shocked.
the appropriate thing to do.
I tell you, sure.
I'm
Don't
actually
die
playing
there,
this
Archie.
game until Archie just physically dies,
that's
and then we wait for the timeout.
We don't need to. We don't need to actually kill Archie. He's already dying.
Not at all.
Oh, thank
straight
you.
up vindicate. That hurts.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Can't do anything about it.
Oh,
Tishana goes away. Okay, that's
Tishana.
fine.
He's just gonna draw so many more cards.
He's gonna draw a lot
A-okay
of
with
cards.
this.
Can we let me kill Archie? Is that an option?
I mean, my next turn's going to be super fun for everybody.
Especially for Archie.
It's going to involve a lot of clicking.
This is the bargaining stage that he's in. He
Well,
can't.
put it this way, I can't play Warp World in this
So
deck.
Tom, I'm gonna let your Morse Warp Bridge exist if you promise to focus your efforts on Archie.
I mean, that's all I can really do at this point.
The Well of Lost Dreams.
Oh, I can't even cast the card I want in my hand because I only have 2 sources of red mana. That's embarrassing. Well, time to put an upkeep stop on. That failed for some reason. Okay, Temple
Whoops.
Abandon it is.
Wait, why would the upkeep stop matter?
Because I wanted to scry
I was
first.
gonna say treasure.
Oh, right. That
Get
makes
the treasure
sense.
map.
You can just make... Oh, wait, this doesn't actually make treasure, does it?
Nope.
That Well of Lost Dreams is kind of scary.
It's going away, don't worry.
I've got
Everything's
got
going
nothing
away.
for this turn.
Everything is going away.
Upheaval's banned in this version of Commander.
It's not upheaval.
Okay, just like establishing for my own.
I mean, Cam's got a
edification.
counterspell, so it doesn't actually matter.
I hope he has that trash to treasure card. I hope he's not going to counter a Verdant Sun's Avatar, because that'd be the dumbest thing possible this turn.
I know, but
Okay, good.
So-
As long as you understand that it'd be really dumb before you do it.
Letting him have the Avatar.
I don't want to say the reason why I might want to.
Oh, hey, the well triggers off my finger too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
off
that's-
authority. Yes, yeah. There's a lot of possible cards you can be drawing.
That is real fun.
Off your thinger is certainly a thing that it'll be triggering off of.
Doesn't get life off their finger. Come on.
No.
The interesting thing is, Cam might actually let all I want to cast resolve. Is the funny thing.
Well,
Who says
I'm
that I have a
excited.
counter
Awesome.
spell exactly?
Oh, hey, I get a life from the plant token. Hey,
You
come
do.
I
on, guys.
really hope. Is it the Great Aurora?
It might be.
Honestly,
Let it resolve. Let it resolve.
honestly, my plan here for any kind of counter magic, if I have it, is to not die.
Well, it won't kill you.
It'll be so much. I'm excited for the Great Aurora.
I think I know.
Shuffle all your permanents and then replace it with that many permanents or that many
No.
cards.
It's
that's
much
Warp
weirder.
World.
Well, let's cast this first.
Oh yeah, that's actually silly with the Great Aurora, huh?
Isn't it like you put it all into lands?
You put all the cards in play into your
I'll just cast
library.
the spell and you can read it.
Yeah, you put all the cards in play into your library, then you shuffle your library, then you draw that many cards, and then you can put all lands into play tapped.
Okay.
Right? Is that right, Arch?
Yeah. No, not tap. No, not tap. Just on side.
They're not tapped? Oh, that's much better.
No.
Yeah, no, Great Aurora definitely does them untapped because I played Boix's Great Aurora combo deck
Yeah,
for a while.
I played that in paper. That was great fun.
Which was a fun deck. Yeah, Boix made a Great Aurora combo deck that was very silly.
Still keep the cards in your hand?
The cards in your hands also get shuffled in, I think?
Yeah, you shuffle in everything. Yes.
Does this resolve, Cam? Does this resolve? Please, pretty please.
It would
Do
be
you know
like
how-
9 treasure tokens. I don't know a pirate that would say no to 9 treasure tokens.
All right. Yeah.
Why would it be treasure
But-
tokens? What?
But it's so fun.
The flavor justification.
Oh, you're talking about Spell Swindle.
Yeah, that card.
That's not what I have.
Oh, all right. Well then, have fun.
Like, how bad is your hand right now, Cam? You're gonna
Well,
get
the
a bunch
big
more
okay, the
land.
big thing is that like everybody else has more cards and permanents than I do, so I'm gonna have way less land probably than everybody else.
That's true.
Come on, let it resolve. It's gonna be fun.
I would like it to be countered, but that's me.
Every captain has to worry about mutiny.
Oh wow.
That's why I was thinking about taking the Verdant, just because like I need the life. I need the life.
Fine.
That's pretty fair, actually.
My problem with it, okay, listen, I would be absolutely okay with it if I had a reasonable chance of playing afterwards. The problem is that, like, I don't have nearly enough permanence, and I think I'm just, like, super, super dead at that point.
Fine, Cam, just boring.
Wow. I'm just dismissed, just shuffled away.
You can just...
No,
back
you're not
into
shuffled
your
away. That's
hand.
what I wanted to do. I wanted to
You
shuffle
wanted to shuffle away.
To have a cold steel heart to counter the Great Aurora. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. This is good stuff. That's the content that keeps them coming back. That's what we come for. All right, I gotta go.
What's
for
coming
this
down?
treasure.
The map's coming down.
I've got nothing. There's nothing interesting coming down. The things that are coming down are nothing to be worried about.
You could have drawn a whole new hand, Cam. Imagine.
I could have drawn a whole new hand. You mean like I could have put a bunch of lands into play, and it wouldn't have been nearly enough, is the problem. I would have gotten like 5 lands and been totally dead. Yarr!
Return to pirates from your graveyard.
Back some
Yes.
pirates. That's a pretty sweet card, honestly.
Which one did you get back? Hostage, Shaker, and Soda, I mean. Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing. I didn't have anything too great yet,
Yeah.
unfortunately. I have some really great pirates, I just haven't seen them.
You mean like Captivating Crew?
Like Captivating Crew. I had somebody
Well-
else's Captivating Crew.
What horrificness is happening now?
Oh, no! Oh, no! Uh-oh.
Oh.
Let me just do this so that I can F8 and watch everybody else win.
Is Sanguine one coming down, or are we just all? Oh, sorry. Is what's the other one?
I don't know.
You know exactly the one I'm talking about.
I do.
Blood,
I just
Exquisite
forget
Blood,
the name of it
Exquisite
as
Blood,
well.
Exquisite Blood.
We're such
Exquisite
bad.
Blood, yeah.
We're such
Exquisite
bad
Blood.
EDH players.
Well, I
I'm
tend
not.
to
I
tune
said
out
Exquisite
when that
Blood. I knew what it
happens.
was.
Like,
Don't let me in. I know my janky combos. Although in EDH it's not particularly janky. Why? Oh, I can declare blockers even though it's not attacking me. Okay.
That's so weird.
Yeah, Magic Online does a few weird things. We haven't actually had a lot of problems with it yet. Normally, by this point in an EDH game, you're like, there's a bunch of cards that have been exiled, and so they're like peeking out from behind swamps, going like, hello, and things like that. This time, luckily not so much.
it's
But
fine so far.
yeah, this game is held together fairly well.
The note of surprise is, well, not that surprising.
The thing is people have to start dying soon, so I have a feeling that I'm going to be one of those people. The sad thing is I won't even get to play Erin against Erin yet. That card looks way too much like you.
Does yeah, it does.
Somebody
Really
linked
creepy.
it to me, and I was like, and like said that, and I was like, holy crap! I hadn't looked at the art on this card. That is insane. It looks.
Oh, you mean Deadeye Quartermaster?
Yes, Deadeye Quartermaster is like. It looks like it was an invitational card drawn as her. Like it's crazy.
I thought you were talking about Aaron the Relentless and was confused.
No. Like Deadeye Quartermaster is.
Yeah, no, I get
absolutely-
it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. I'm just for every if you are watching this at home, you need to see this. Like, go look up Deadeye Quartermaster. I haven't gotten it yet, and it looks like Aaron. It's uncanny.
I care about a Gear Hulk.
What? Why do you care about Gear Hulk? Like, this is on blocking duty. Archie's going to murder me. He's got 5 cards in hand and a ton of damage. And he's mad at he didn't get to Great Aurora and kill everybody.
He probably is mad about that.
I'm slightly mad about that, but it's fine.
Why would you worry about me? I'm going to get murdered.
To be fair, you shouldn't worry about Cam right now.
You also know that one of the cards in my hand is Sailor of Means. Like,
that's also true.
I went for the meme. I went and played all of the pirates, and pirates aren't there yet.
All right, Tom, what you got?
Hopefully a red land on top.
You got a red land last time.
Well, one thing you for sure have is you now have the treasure.
The 3 treasures is actually what I cared about more, yeah.
Yeah.
Because now
Oh wait,
I can...
artifacts enter tap. So wait, this isn't land, is it? Okay, fine. That's fine.
Oh, you have to tap to sacrifice these things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
The lotus petals.
That is so dumb.
Yep.
Oh man, that's stupid.
Yep. So the blind obedience, stopping artifacts, having artifacts come into play tapped, totally gets you. Pyrohemia.
Pyrohemia?
Whoa.
No, Tom.
This is kind of
that's
necessary.
boring.
Unfortunately, he doesn't
Always
have...
with the Pyrohemia wrecking me.
He doesn't have a second red mana, though, because of the treasure.
Yeah, I know I don't. You're right.
I noticed that, too. I'm sad about it.
Fine.
That just means I lose Metallic Mimic, and I don't have to see all these...
impactful.
Well,
That is literally half as impactful as it could have been. That Pyrohemia needed to be for 2.
It did need to be for 2. I had a treasure and everything for it.
I feel you, Tom. I feel you. I'm with you on that one. That needed to go for 2.
Hey, there it is.
Oh, waiting in the weeds. This stupid card. This stupid card.
It's a lot of kitties.
This is definitely one of those cards they just like bought some art from off like a broadside, like out of a garbage sale, and they were like, "All right,
what is this?
We'll make a card."
Do? Yeah. Oh, seasons passed. Yikes.
Do you know what? There's a 9 cost card in my graveyard.
There is.
Is there now?
Yeah.
Well, you should get that.
I'm going to. Am I losing? I figured I might be losing some life. Yeah.
I imagine a Great Aurora is being cast here.
Yeah. I just need things to happen first.
Yeah. I see. We all get to still have fun. Don't hurt me.
I mean, I'm excited.
I mean, more than you're gonna hurt everybody because this seems really good for you.
This is fine.
This is incredibly good for me. Yes.
I'm gonna float some mana. I don't know what I can do with that mana, but I'm gonna float some mana.
You can do whatever you... Tom, you can do whatever you want. Don't let anybody tell you different.
Thank you, Cam.
That's what you
I
can
appreciate
do.
that.
I wish that I had some more treasures in play right now. I've got a lot of ways to make treasure, and I haven't been able to get them yet. And I would like some treasures right now because that would really help with this Great Aurora. You've got to be pretty happy that you have those 3 treasures right now.
Yeah, it's 3 extra cards.
Oh my goodness, I need to pull over the chat and show what's happening here.
Wait, what's happening?
The chat is just like, it's going nuts. It's just zooming
Hey, I'm
through.
a magical line!
Did you crash it?
Wait, what? I drew 0 cards with Great Aurora. Everything went into exile.
Oh no, we all do 0 cards. You killed it.
No.
Oh, it's bugged! It said bug! That's what it was doing.
Tried to move to limbo. Tried to move to limbo. Tried to move to limbo. Tried to move to
restarted
limbo.
the game. But with everything
No,
exiled.
I don't think it did. I think it's now just everybody has.
Oh, everything's exiled. We can't re-record this, Archie! You just destroyed...
Thanks,
Oh,
Arch.
no!
What a friend you are.
Oh, Archie, no!
Well, I'm at 48, so I like that.
Does that mean that Tom wins by default?
I don't know. I really want to see what happens when you draw a card.
Let's find out. Deadeye Quartermaster tried to move from limbo to 1000449. Yep.
Oh, no.
It's completely broken.
Oh yeah, that was both your guys'
So
turns.
it's
They're
the
now all
Plowshares
the
trying
cards
to
you're drawing
move
are just
from
moving
limbo
to limbo.
to yeah. So it actually is revealing the cards and
Putting it
putting
somewhere.
them into exile.
Kind of.
So
Where's
there's
the
Erin's
quarter?
card. Now now everybody that's watching can see it. There's Erin. Deadeye Quartermaster. Boom. I would have gotten a pirate ship with that. You could have been.
There it
we could
is.
have had we could have had an Erin sailing the seas looking for booty, but no. Good old Archie had to destroy
I feel like at the moral victory here.
You had to destroy the game.
I destroyed the game.
Archie flipped the table even though he was
Starting a game,
winning.
or what are we doing?
So
I don't know.
I think what we should do here is we have to just. I mean, I don't know that I have time to do another one. I don't think we do another one. I think that this is the end of the episode.
I think this is the end of the
I think this is
episode.
the end of the episode.
Archie just found a way to
Oh.
play Worldfire in green-blue.
Archie found a way for everything to be done.
Oh,
This is our
you know,
first
Cam,
ever Elder Dragon Hoedown 4-way tie.
Do you know what happened, Cam? Is you said Magic Online was working perfectly.
Yeah,
what
I know
happened.
that was the thing. Is I said that things had been going really well and there hadn't been any major bugs.
Oh, well, now I
Well-
get to see more of Erin's deck, though. This deck looked really interesting.
Yeah, it was sweet actually.
What are they?
Bishop of Rebirth.
Bishop.
Whenever it attacks, you may.
Do you have that new mythic
Ooh.
enchantment that swapped life totals?
No, I don't.
That card, I think, is actually. What do you think about that card, Arch? Do you think it's good or bad?
I think it's super sweet. Like I
It
think
seems really good.
I want to play it with like a Selenia. What's the Last Stand or whatever it is? The
Yeah.
Near Death Experience. Selenia Near Death Experience deck. So I can kind of just control what happens. But yeah, I think God's powerful.
Well,
Oh,
my,
yeah.
my
That deck is
cool
really cool.
ultimatum
Well-
is exiled.
That was a whole bunch of fun, boys and girls.
That was a whole
Alright,
bunch of fun. I'm glad everybody showed up. Thank
Yeah.
you for coming to Newmont Gaming's Elder Dragon Hoedown, and of course, you guys can all tune in to newmontgaming.com to see more wonderful content, and maybe next week we'll have a winner from
Maybe.
all of this stuff. And thank you very, very much, Erin, for coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Sorry for the ending, but you can blame Archie. So there you go. Just blame Archie.
That's fine.
So on like a PR scale, I mean, I come out looking
Wait,
like a
I drew a card.
rose.
I drew an actual card.
That is me.
Wait a
I
second,
drew-
you might
I
be
drew
okay.
a card.
No, I conceded the game already.
Sucks for you,
Sucks
Arch.
to you, Arch.
You deserve that. Oh, we can play now.
We can
because
play
Archie's
because
dead.
Archie's
That's
out.
What's going
That's
on.
why.
Is that actually
Yes.
the case?
That's
Oh.
actually what's going on.
We get to play.
Your turn, Cam.
Yes.
Goodbye, Archie.
Goodbye, Archie.
This
Goodbye.
has more plot twists than a Shyamalan film. Like,
Jesus Christ, what's going on here?
I'm bye bye.
That was the sound of Archie logging off of Discord.
I'm just kidding.
I actually.
But yeah.
I honestly thought that you were leaving.
I mean,
Oh,
I actually
goodness.
have to leave in 15 minutes, but I can stay for now.
Wow, this is what is
Wait, I
going
didn't
on?
draw a card this time, though. What?
I don't know.
Hold up. A planes move to limbo. Maybe it's if you would draw a card that's been affected by the Great Aurora.
That's
this
what
occurs.
it is. Yes. Yeah, because we had these cards in play. Oh, it's not quite fixed. I thought that we would actually get to play a game after that. That would have been really fun. That would have been hilarious if we could have actually played afterwards. Yes, Foreboding Rune's trying to move from there to Limbo. So I think that if it was a card that was in play when the Great Aurora resolved, then it works. Ah, man, the twists keep coming. We thought that we could play again, and now we can't. All right, so I'm not lying. We're leaving. We're done. We're done with this game. I wasn't lying the first time. The game is over. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate you watching Elder Dragon Hoedown, and of course, always check out the Newmont Gaming stuff. And of course, like I said, thank you, Erin, for showing up, and you all have a wonderful day.
I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle
Jingle jangle,
as I go riding merrily along.
jingle